Well, we opened up the gate with Hanford, the defending state champion. Very talented individuals over there. They have a great quarterback. They're very talented at the skill position. So we're going to have to be on our A game from game 1. And then game 2 doesn't let off either. We have Bullard. And those who have played Coach A-Rax, you got to make sure you have everything covered because he always has something up his sleeve when it comes to football. So that's going to be a great test. And we've developed a good little rivalry out of that matchup. So we're looking forward to that. Our third game is Lemoore. And Lemoore, that will be at Buchanan. Again, that's a new coach, but that's a program that has been successful through the years. And so, again, all those 3 games are going to be very tough games. And then leading up to Liberty of Bakersfield, defending Valley champion. And it's a program that has great coaches. And it has, is only on the rise in my eyes over there. So, and then we finish off our preseason schedule with Porterville. And again, Porterville is, we don't take anybody for granted. We don't overlook or underlook any opponent of ours. We just take one game at a time, and we know that we got to do our job and play A game every single Friday night.
I know how passionate you are about Buchanan. You got Coach.
We got Bullard. Friday night. Next. After Bullard, we have Sunnyside, and then we'll play Liberty Bakersfield, Frontier, and Ridgeview. So we have a daunting schedule ahead of us that'll prepare us for the track and be ready to go.
We start off with Luther Burbank. It was a very late ad. We had a drop in May, so between me and Mr. Harwick, our AD, we were scrambling for a game, and we picked up Luther Burbank out of Sacramento. They come in with a DN who just decommitted from Alabama. He's going to Miami now. He's a very talented player. They've got another D lineman, I want to say with a bunch of interest, USC, places like that. Formidable opponent. They run the triple option. So we're excited to have them in our place on Saturday night. Then we roll over to Turlock, who's one of the best teams for perennial power up there in the Merced area. Go to Bullard. I know lots of people are probably excited about that game. Long-time rivalry game. We haven't played for the last 6 years.
Anybody not playing Bullard? Anybody not? Okay, Scott.
Well, Donnie wants to play everybody. I think that's just how Donnie rolls. He wants to play everybody in CUSD. So anyway, then we'll roll into the Bullard game. So I know our community's excited about that. It'll be the first time we did that in the last 6 years. And we've got our standard games down in Bakersfield. So I think this year we have Centennial up to our place, and we go down to Stockdale. So it's a good non-league schedule, and then obviously we roll into a league schedule that's competitive each and every week. And so I'm excited to see how much better we can get over the course of those first 5 games.
All right, I'll hand it over to Samir and just talk.
Just in our schedule, this Saturday we're up in San Francisco. We have St. Ignatius, so pretty good little Catholic school in the city. So should be a fun little trip for us. Next week we're home against Redwood. Again, very talented. Then we get to go play in one of the funnest stadiums. We get to play at Sanger High, so it's always a treat to be there. My alma mater too, so it makes it even more exciting. And yeah, all my friends I'm sure will be there in full force for me, so I'm excited about that. Then we are with Sunnyside, and we round up all the way up in Reading, Palisadro against Foothill High School. We also had a late drop at the end of May, and pretty much the only school we could find in California and Nevada to play us, so it worked out.
Our conference schedule kind of sets us up for the league a little bit. You know, we open up tomorrow night actually at Sunnyside. We play at 7 o'clock. We feel like they're very athletic, and I think they're well coached. I think they do some things on offense that are very, very creative, and they play pretty sound defense. And, next week we play Bellarmine. They've been in the state championship, and they're very, very successful in their area, and they're well coached too. They do some things that, offensively they're kind of crazy a little bit. They're a spread and double wing, so it's kind of a different combination, but we're excited about having those guys. And week 3 we play Buhawk, and they're athletic as well. They're long lever kind of kids, and they're well coached as well. I think they're changing their offense a little bit, so we got to see what's going on this weekend. For sure, and we play Edison. Edison obviously is athletic as well. They're well coached too. They're coming off a tough year, so I'm sure they're very, very hungry to get going this year as well, and like we are. And they're big up front. I'm hearing big up front, And so we're gonna get used to that. And then we play Paso Robles. Paso Robles, you know, we have a little history with them at Central. I think they're well coached. Their dynamics of the football team are very similar to ours, the size up front, and the kind of a kid, kind of a player they are as far as how they are as a student athlete. And, you know, so we have those guys week 5, and then obviously we go in the league.
We've got a great schedule. We start off with Liberty at Bakersfield, and then we're going to go on and play Centennial in Bakersfield. After that, we're going to play Edison. We then travel to Sacramento and play Rockland. And we finish off our preseason with Bullard.